Your finger's in the way again.
No, it's not.
Hey, Donald. Yeah, I've got me and my camera people are, yeah. So this is the second part. These are going to be the exercises. Now, even though they're pretty self-explanatory in the sheets that you should be getting in the mail, I want you to see them how I do them in person, because one of the big things is doing them properly and improperly. Okay? So we're going to do one stretch for your neck and one stretch for your chest first before we get to the ones for the wrist. We do that because sometimes these areas get tight and they can be compressing on the nerves that run down the arm. So I know these muscles are tight on you because I know you, but we're going to stretch them out in order to try to get some more blood flow down the nerve in general. Okay, so the first one is a stretch for the muscle on the side of your neck. It's called your upper trapezius. Okay, now there's two ways to start off your body with this. The first one, you want to be sitting in a chair. Now I'm sitting on a stool, but you can sit on a chair and you want to have your body in good posture. Not rounded forward, in good posture. Now, there's two ways you can start this off. You can either cross your arms, or you can hold on to the chair. Now when I'm holding on to the chair, I'm not holding it on tightly. I'm just holding it on so that my shoulder blade does not pop up. So I'm going to show you both ways. So if I cross my arms, all I'm going to do is drop my head directly to the side. Now, I'm not pulling with the muscles on the opposite side of my neck. Okay? I'm just letting my head drop to the side. You'll feel a little bit of a stretch. I don't need a very, very big stretch here. We're just stretching out the muscles on the side of your neck. Now you should do this for 30 seconds. And when you come back up, note that this might be a little sore because you're stretching out the muscles on the side of your neck and they're working all day. To do it again, you just go to the side. Make sure your head doesn't drop forward. Don't look up to the ceiling or look down. When holding onto the chair, it's the exact same motion. You do a 30-second hold, and if you notice, the muscles on the side of my neck are very loose. Stretch is going to be on this side. You can feel it as low as here and as high as right at the base of the skull. So, the next stretch, just keep going. Yes, the gym is behind me. Is a stretch for your chest muscles. Now, you can do this one arm or two arms at a time. Hands at about shoulder level. You're going to step forward and lean your body forward. The stretch should be in your chest here. Don't drop your head. Don't arch your back. If you want to do it one arm at a time, just bring it forward and lean forward. As you can see, the stretch is occurring here in my chest. This is a 30-second hold as well. If you do it single arm, do all three on one side first, then do all three on the opposite side. Okay. The next stretch is going to be one of the, well, that's the first two. The next one shows a person on their knees. Now, to do this one, you being at a table, you're going to turn your fingers towards you as far as you can. Now, I know you may have some difficulty with this. Then you put your palms on the table. Notice how I'm leaning my body forward to have my palms on the table. Then I lean my body backwards. You're going to feel the stretch all through here. Okay? Now, this is a 30-second hold. Do three of them. If your hands can't get all the way, try to get them turned as much as you can. This is stretching out one of the muscles in your forearm that's going to help to get some more blood flow down that nerve. So, once again, start off with your body leaning forward. You're not pressing all your weight through the table. You're just putting enough to get your palms down, and then you lean back. Now, this one should be a 30-second hold as well. Do 3 times in a row. You can do this one a couple of times a day. The next stretches are ones that we've done previously. I guess if you want to do a close-up of that, you can. And go down the sheet, I guess. Yeah, this is going to be a long video. Fun, fun, fun. Okay, the next one. Palm out. Hand facing up as much as you can. Yes, my arms are long. Trying to get them all in one shot. You're going to grab right at the base of your fingers, and you're just going to pull your hand back. Okay? Very simple stretch. Make sure your elbows stay straight. This is a 30-second hold. You do 3 of these. The next one, you turn your palm like it's facing down. Same grasp. You pull your hands backwards. Yes, smiling for not saying P at the end. And you pull backwards, 30-second hold, 3 of these. These are both pretty simple. I'm sure you've done these before. The next one is a little bit more challenging from what the picture shows. You're trying to turn your palm upwards. Now, you're stretching it out with your opposite hand. I'll come down. So, the picture shows grabbing it by your thumb. Sometimes that can be a little uncomfortable. I have a tendency to grab it at the forearm. And I'm turning my hand over. So my left hand is turning my palm upwards, or actually towards the outside. Okay? You're going to feel that stretch definitely in your forearm area here. 30-second hold, 3 of those. The picture shows grabbing it here, but sometimes I find that torques the wrist a little bit too much. So grab just below the wrist joint and twist in this motion, not a pulling down motion. The next couple are fairly simple. We have a finger glide. Okay? And what you're going to do here, sorry, that's a good idea. You don't have to see my face. Is you're going to, with my arm facing straight up, and you can do this resting on a table, so I'll get down. You're going to glide your fingers down, down, and down. Okay? I also want you to add this and this as motions. So you're up. The picture shows this one, flexing at your first knuckle, flexing again, and then coming down. I want you to add this motion, and I want you to add that motion. So you'll do this, this, then this. I want you to do a couple of sets of 20 of those. That's going to make the tendons through this carpal tunnel start to move. The more they move, the more motion we get through here and the less pressure that's placed upon that median nerve. The last one, I don't have a rubber band here, so I'm going to use a watch. I guess I got lucky there. So, you put a rubber band around between your first knuckle and your second knuckle, and you're going to open your hand wide. Okay? This is going to be a little challenging, but don't use, the goal is to have a big motion, not small on a tight band. So I'm going to show you with my watch. I should have got a rubber band for this, but I'm going to show you what the motion should look like. It should look out and wide. That's going to strengthen up some of the muscles in your hand, which are starting to become weak. So, band's going to be around, and you're just going to open up your fingers. Make sure you open all your fingers wide, not just bring your thumb out. Make sure you get your hand nice and wide. Okay? So, these are the exercises that are on the sheet. And if you have any questions, please let me know. I know they're pretty simple. It's a bunch of stretches for the muscles in your forearm. That's what we need right now. We need to get that stuff moving in there, and this should all make a difference. Ice. Make sure you're icing that spot when you're done, because it might be a little tender. That also might help you out. If you have any questions, of course, give me a call. I guess I should have the producer's credits coming by here. It's produced and directed by Robert Schmidt. Photographer was Dana Fitzpatrick, and she's waving. I don't know why I'm doing all this. Maybe it's kind of boring. But maybe some more people on YouTube will watch this, which would be stupid. Anyways, I'm going to put this up, and let me know if you have any problems. I love you guys, and start doing these. Just do them every day. Just make it a part of your routine, and you should do good. Okay? Love you. Bye.